move on to our other topic, and that is mass defection in Nigeria's politics. But before we do that, let's go on this break, and that's Nigeria's corporate image and implications on socio-economic and political developments. And when we come back, we'll be taking a look at this whole switcheroo that is happening in Nigeria's politics right now. Do stay with us. So stay with us. This is Firecrackers, and now we are talking about mass defection in Nigeria's politics. So it's as if there's no week that goes by now that we don't see one politician leaving one party to another. Before, I would say like 2 months ago, the receptive party seems to be APC. But now we have people jumping to the ADC. How do you make of all of this situation we have at hand?
Well, the politicians must play their games. You know, they are in politics to gain power. So, I mean, you should expect that because this all is preparation for the 2027, election season. Mm-hmm. So you should expect that if you are in an environment where politics is the highest payer of people are leaving business to go to invest in politics. So what do you expect? These are professional politicians. They have no other thing to do than to play politics. So we even expect more defections as we get close to the next round season of the national elections. Okay, so we should expect it should not be anything that's their game. They are just playing their game. That's what they are there to do, because they've been out of power, and they've been out of power for 4 years, and they can't envisage some of them to be out of power for 8 years. That may just be the end of them. So they will do everything to make sure that they recapture power, unless it's impossible. But they will put all their best foot forward to make sure that they capture. Politics is, that's to talk of cost of governance. How much they are paid just in parliament, the money that we see around. So you do expect that. That's what they are doing. That's what we should expect them to do.
Okay, well, because PDP has tasted power in Nigeria, and one knows the nature of power. Power is always enticing. It's always calling onto you, like, you have to keep me, you have to take me, you have to grab me for yourself. So now that we are seeing even defection from the main opposition party to another coalition that seems to be strategized to unseat the sitting president of Nigeria by 2027.
Yes.
So do you think that they might actually stand a chance?
Like I said, they will try their best possible effort. So it now depends on the incumbent government and the party in power to also strategize. Politics is a game. It's just that here that we think they are fighting. They are not fighting. Because somebody can wake up this morning and be an APC member and go to bed as a PDP or ADC. So you find out that those. So I think we attach too much importance to some of this, in that they are only playing the games that they are supposed to play, because the end of it all is to try and gain power, to capture, state power, so that to be able to, because some of them have been out. Okay, those who lose out in the election of 2023 are now, they are out. They are not getting anything done. They are just waiting in the wings. Now they can't wait to be out for 8 years. It's suicidal for them, because some of them don't have the second address. They don't have anything doing. So if they're out of power, they're out of politics, they have appointment, no source of income. That's what it means to them. So they will do everything so possible. But also the party in power, we also want to do everything to make sure that it's in power. So these are the things that we are seeing. This is how we are seeing defection here and there, from one party to another. It's not because of to the benefit of us as citizens or our country. It's just for their selfish, whatever political gain. Because in politics, there's no permanent enemy, permanent friend. It's permanent interest. So the interest is to gain power. So if you don't think, because what the narrative they want to say to us is that they are doing it for the development of our country. It's a lie. They are there for their selfish goals. Okay? To capture power, to be in power, to be in control of our resources. And those who have been there before, we know what they did with the power. Now it has changed. So they are just doing what they are supposed to do because they are politicians.
But do you think this might be confusing for Nigerians? Because an average Nigerian would say that they won't change.
Yes.
And now probably the candidates they were looking forward to giving them that change has already defected to the ruling party, so to speak. And then another person who they feel like, okay, this is let us even look away from this political party. Let us look at this political party for change. And we are still seeing people from the main political party also joining that political party. So it just seems like this big exchange is just borrow me this person for a while, I'm giving you this person for a while. And then we just keep seeing that dangling, that dance between political parties in Nigeria. But how do you think Nigerians should take this? How should Nigerians even vote for 2027 if it is still the same set of people that we are saying, but the only thing is just seem as if they are just changing the clothes that you're wearing? Today you see them in green, tomorrow you see them in red, the next one you see them in white. How do Nigerians make better decisions when it comes to electing leaders now?
Well, like they say, we tell you, all politics is local. Okay, so it is not like, what I don't think our salvation as a people, as Nigerians in any political party. Okay, because the political parties are not, they are not different. Okay, you want to start distinguishing PDP from APC. Somebody who is in APC yesterday, a governor that was elected on PDP platform now is in APC. So you can't really, you'll be wasting your time to try and distinguish between one party or party B. Okay, because the same people who were in this party yesterday have now crossed to this party, and nothing has changed. So there are no ideological parties in Nigeria. So it's just a vehicle. Those political parties that we see, just a vehicle to capture power. It's just a platform to be used to get to political position, position of authority, whether as governor, as member of the parliament, local government, and all of that. So our salvation is not in any political party, but because these people must be elected, they must campaign and all of that. So it is now depending on you, the awareness that we have as citizens, to say this is the party we want in our local government. This is our legislature that is representing us. This is what we want. This is what we want from you and the governors and all of that. So that's why. So our salvation is not in any political party as it is in Nigeria, because we don't have the political parties that are actually there to represent our interests so far.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much for that.